Hey guys, it's Greg and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Dab on the daddies! So let's do it! Okay, so now we're back at Dad Book. So we have to pick a dad who we want to go on a date with. Oh, I'm sorry, I should stop. Okay, here's the thing, I like Hugo, but I like Craig too. Oh, I don't know! You know what? Fuck it! We're gonna go on a date with Hugo. We're gonna see how it will go. Let's see if it's gonna be a good date with Hugo. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mess this up with Hugo, but that's fine, you know, because that's life. You have to experiment like what we did with Robert. Oh man, that was very nasty. That was nasty, son. I navigate to Hugo's Dad Book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Wanna hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there a possible chance you could come by and replace them? Ah, shit! I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. Okay, is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Oh, Amanda, don't be sad. What's wrong? Morning, Manda. Morning, Pops. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Oh, what? Yeah! Of course I'm fine. I just got you thinking about the Backstreet Boys. They had a reunion. The Backstreet Boys are back, alright? I listened to the Backstreet Boys so much when I was a kid. But they're different. Something's wrong with them. Like they're a dream someone once had, but can no longer remember. And no one's talking about it. They just go on like everything's normal. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Ugh. Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40+ hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I didn't like it. I thought it was fine. You know, I thought it was fine. There was nothing really out of the ordinary for me. I had friends who, oh no, they all wronged me in some way, shape, or form. They were terrible to me. And wait, I was terrible to them too. It's all rushing back to me. Middle school was awful. I had repressed it for so long. Dad, did we just have a breakthrough? I think we did. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder. And I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Yeah, that shit would haunt me too, dude. Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with the cool fish. Yeah, cool fish. Yeah, baby. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What? Are you worried that a whale is gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart! Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Yes, I love penguins, baby! Penguins are awesome. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I am available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me an address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. Bye, Amanda. I'm going to fuck your teacher. I arrived at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end.
I don't know.
Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed, and most of the kids won't stop screaming. As I'm sure you know it is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids, and they're over here. Isn't that over there? Oh god. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo. Then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are up to something, I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all.
Oh.
We'll see. The classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asks them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Oh.
We just did a unit on the old man and the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile preference of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Oh.
It gives us time to think out. It gives us time to think out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and a white fish with long spines.
Oh.
That right there is a lionfish. Did you know their stomach can expand up to 30 times in size? Ha 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 ha. Wow. Their spines are venomous too. Nature is hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at the one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Hey.
That's stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. Stone. And they just like keep it there? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. That's nice. Cool. Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yes, that's the American longfish, the blue-nosed wiggly fish, or the humphead yeah, that. It's the American longfin! Yeah? Did you know that? Let's give some political fish trivia. This fish openly supports the legalization of marijuana! I didn't know it was so progressive. Progressive. Kill me. Times are changing, man. Oh. Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing it for the gag here. Yes. Ha! A good one. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my sight to separate two kids who started fighting over Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Whoa! Hey! I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you, or we can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean, or are those two sharks kissing? I think the latter one. No, Greg. One's eating the other. Well, we stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeves and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Greg? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it would be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get a feeling they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams. And the num-num-nums are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not too bad. It feels like fun slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard capra of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as... Oh god. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same... I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be judging the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that? Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan! Susan, get back here! Get back! Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in the bag? Text-backs? Wanna tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a backup. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. Or, that's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. Or, I'm not afraid to hit a child. I shouldn't say that with a teacher around. I'm gonna scare her. I had a butt go down for that once. He came out a changed man. Said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Oh. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time, we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag onto the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. Whoa! Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor, and the employee scoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see them. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I don't tell it's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plants. Life surrounds us. Ah! Look over there! Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle, giving birth. Hey! And that's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes the photo to a new level, doesn't it? Yes, they do. Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving a birth. Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and get pregnant in the same day. Ew. Man, we thought we had it hard. Ah. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. Oh, however many thousands of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo. Oh. It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about, fuck, I forgot what I was saying. The things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins? Hey. Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yeah! Penguins! I love penguins! Who doesn't love penguins? They're adorable! Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad. What? Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god! There's a student in the penguin enclosure! Wait! Just kidding! It's very bad! Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? Who the hell says ajar? Really? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, everybody, everybody! I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo. I don't know. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot! I run into the enclosure, and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst! Hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here! Neither can you! I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusing when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go! They deserve freedom! Where are they gonna go? They're gonna live in my closet! Look, I just don't even have the time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here now! Not until I save a penguin! Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lay down the law, try to relate to her, or bribe her. Fuck it, I'm gonna bribe her. I'll give you 20 bucks right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other later and we have a deal. We moved to shake on our agreement before I suddenly realized there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh god! Oh god!
Block that bird!
Oh, it's a mini game! We have a mini game? Oh shit, did I kill it? What happened? So that's the dumbass kid. Go away! Go away, fat bird! Am I doing it right? I'm not sure if I'm doing it right though. Go away, birds! You fat birds! Am I doing it wrong or what? I don't know! What is this game? This is so weird! Go away, Mr. Penguins! The penguins, go away! Oh god, that penguin is trying to escape! No! No!
Bribe that team!
Bribe the team! We're trying to bribe the team! Go away! We can't bribe the tea like this! No! Shit! Well, we messed up. How many penguins escaped? 17. Fuck! Whew, glad that's over. Just in time, too. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his divisionary penguin speech.
Ah.
And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing, goddammit. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega! You realize that penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin in your hands. Well, yeah, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8!
Huh?
What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose so they can compare animal thief notes.
Oh.
You're not off the hook, Molly. God damn. Greg, did you just bribe a child? I bribed a child. I don't know what she's talking about. Or you can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back.
Oh.
Let's just get through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop and we make our way back to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey Greg, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Ah.
Let me take you out. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I like cheeseburgers, but okay. I love cheese boards. I'm all about cheese boards. There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. Yeah, I think the last one is actually pretty true. Yay! Oh, look, it's penises. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. That was a good day. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud? He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Oh, right. Too much adventure for me today. I'm going to rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Wow! Day complete, yes! Woo! Day complete, baby! Holy shit, look at the points, baby!
That was
Rank
so good you gave me
S!
goosebumps.
Goosebumps! Rank S, baby! Holy shit, we're doing great! We're doing great. Just look at that ultimate score. I beat everybody in the world. I am the best daddy, something like that. Well, guys, I think this is a good place to end the episode. I really enjoyed it, and I really like the date with Hugo. I like the mini game in there. It keeps it fresh. I didn't know they had mini games, but I really think that's really awesome that they do. I don't know. Should I go on another date with Hugo, or should I go with Craig? Or maybe Vladimir Putin, aka the goth person. Let me know in the comment section below. So anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button and feel free to share and subscribe. Just Greg saying that. Really love you guys, and I'll see you next time.